Watching ABC4 News.
All right, well, when it comes to fighting pornography, Woods Cross Police and Operation Underground Railroad have a unique way to crack down on crime. Now, this is incredible to me. We are talking about the dog you see right here, this lab. His name's Flash. With me, though, we have J.C. Holt with Operation Underground Railroad and Detective Kimberly Burton with Woods Cross Police. Thank you both for joining us, and also Flash. Tell us what this is, a porn-sniffing pooch. What does this even mean? You can explain, Detective.
Yeah, so Flash is an electronic storage detection dog. So he actually sniffs out small electronic devices that store information such as cell phones, iPads, flash drives, SD cards, hard drives, so anything that contain information. So we use him in child exploitation cases or cases that might contain child pornography, and he can seek out the devices, and then we can inspect them further upon that.
Okay, and he's really unique. There are only how many of these types of trained dogs in the police force?
So in Utah, he's only the second dog that is in service. So right now, Weber County has one, and so he is the first dog that is in Davis County, and we've been working a lot with Salt Lake County on different searches and search warrants.
Oh my word. Okay, either of you add this, you tell me, but how does Flash, a dog like Flash, being one of two here in Utah, change this work as you're trying to find these types of devices in people's homes you suspect may have them?
Yeah, I would say, you know, it greatly enhances the efficiency for the officers to be able to search. Sometimes these devices are very small, and these dogs are able to come in a more expedited manner and hone in on where those devices are, thereby saving the officers a lot of time on search warrants. So.
Absolutely incredible. The idea to bring a K-9 in and to train them to find this device, is this within the last several years, a new thing? Where are we at in the timeline of detective work?
It is. It's been growing more and more the last several years, but they're getting more popular. I mean, you can imagine what kind of evidence law enforcement has missed over the years that's hidden on devices. There's things that don't even look like devices. So Flash can pinpoint those and help us make investigations quicker.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. When I heard that we were doing an interview about a porn-sniffing dog, I thought, how is this even possible? Can you kind of explain what exactly? I know you said he's sniffing out these devices, but how so?
So storage devices can contain a lot of information. I mean, they contain images of child pornography or explicit image of other people. They can also contain information relating to financial crimes.
Right.
So Operation Underground Railroad, they are one of the leaders in fighting child exploitation and child trafficking. So they are the ones that sponsored this dog for us. And so we have used them in several different investigations and searches for child exploitation.
Already, he's found some devices for you, right?
He has, yes. He's done great so far. So there was one search warrant that we went on that he found several iPads, several SD cards, and a couple thumb drives and a cell phone that we had missed.
That you would miss, so you wouldn't have found were it not for Flash.
Yes, that's correct.
That's absolutely incredible. So tell us too, JC, just a bit about how big of a problem child pornography is, child exploitation, all of that here in Utah, and why again Flash is just such an asset to the team.
Yeah, I mean, this is a crime that our officers are seeing more and more of. I was a police officer for 20 years, recently retired, and in my career I saw it a lot, and it continues to evolve. We have these types of crimes reported in every state, and a dog like this that can be a tool on these teams that are specifically going out and cracking down on these types of crimes is a great impact for them. We're happy to sponsor Flash for Woods Cross. We've been able to, we actually sponsored 17 dogs last year across the United States that are equivalent to Flash in their ability in 15 different states. And we coordinate with these agencies regularly to get feedback on how it's going and the success of the program, and it's always the same, you know. They talk about how great of a resource it is for them and how much it helps them. And we're grateful to be able to provide that support to our police officers.
Thank you so much again for coming here today, JC, and also Detective Burton. And Flash, thank you for your work that you do for us as a community. We just, yeah, what a great asset and for sponsoring that. Awesome. All right, we'll be right back.